Imagine waking up every day feeling completely in control, focused, and driven. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that the real reason most people struggle with discipline isn't lack of effort, it's the overwhelming distractions we face daily? Here's a shocking fact. A study from the University of California found that we're interrupted every 3 minutes on average. And it takes us 23 minutes to get back on track after each distraction. That means if you're not actively avoiding distractions, you're losing hours of productivity without even realizing it. Now, think about the chaos in your life: cluttered spaces, endless notifications, and constant decision fatigue. These distractions don't just waste time, they drain your energy and keep you stuck in the cycle of weak habits. But here's the good news. You can break free from this cycle by mastering one thing: discipline. And the secret weapon? Minimalism. By simplifying your environment, schedule, and mindset, you can train yourself to focus, resist temptation, and get more done with less effort. In this video, we'll dive deep into how minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home, it's about creating a life that forces you to become more disciplined, focused, and productive. You'll discover the exact strategies that can turn chaos into control and help you build the discipline to achieve anything you want. Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Power of Less. Breaking free from chaos. We live in a world overflowing with distractions. From social media notifications to endless to-do lists, it can feel impossible to focus on what truly matters. The first step in building discipline is creating an environment where focus can thrive. This is where minimalism comes in. By cutting out the excess, you remove the mental clutter that often holds you back. The simple act of decluttering your space can instantly clear your mind, giving you the space to focus on what matters most. Studies have shown that a cluttered environment can lead to increased stress and decreased productivity. A study by the Princeton University Neuroscience Institute found that clutter actually competes for your attention, which makes it harder to focus. When your space is clean and simple, your mind follows suit. You'll have the clarity to make decisions, stay focused, and follow through with the tasks that matter. Adopting a minimalist lifestyle is a game changer in terms of discipline. It encourages you to let go of things that are taking up mental space, making room for personal growth. Remember, less is often more. By letting go of distractions and excess, you make space for the life you want to live. Chapter 2. The Empty Space Paradox. Why doing less leads to more. At first glance, doing less seems like a step backward, right? After all, we're constantly told to hustle, work hard, and multitask. But minimalism teaches us that doing less actually helps us do more. When you simplify your life, you can focus on the essentials, which in turn makes you more productive. In the book Essentialism by Greg McKeown, he writes, "Remember that if you don't prioritize your life, someone else will." When you clear away the distractions, you can prioritize what truly matters. Doing less is the strategy for achieving more, because it allows you to pour your energy into a few important things rather than spreading yourself thin across many. Psychologist Barry Schwartz, in his book The Paradox of Choice, explains how having too many options leads to decision fatigue and decreased satisfaction. By narrowing your focus, you make better decisions faster and with less stress. Minimalism isn't about doing less for the sake of it, it's about doing less to do more. Chapter 3. The Minimalist Mindset. Choosing clarity over comfort. Discipline isn't always easy. Often, the most disciplined people are those who have learned to resist the comfort of convenience and instant gratification. Minimalism helps you build that strength. It's about choosing long-term clarity over short-term comfort. A minimalist mindset helps you strip away the excess in every area of life. It encourages you to say no to things that don't align with your goals. Steve Jobs was known for his minimalist style, not just in clothing, but in his approach to decision-making. He would simplify his life and his work to focus only on what mattered most. This type of clarity can be the key to building lasting discipline. The truth is, comfort often keeps us stuck. Whether it's a messy room, a cluttered schedule, or a million distractions, comfort is a barrier to progress. But when you choose simplicity, you choose discipline. As author Leo Babauta wrote in The Power of Less, focus on what you want, eliminate everything else. This mindset shift will lead to the discipline you need to succeed. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how minimalism can transform your life and help you stay disciplined. Chapter 4. One thing at a time. The art of singular focus. How many times have you tried to multitask, only to find yourself less productive than when you started? Multitasking is a myth. In reality, when we try to do too many things at once, we end up doing nothing well. Minimalism teaches us the power of singular focus. In Deep Work, author Cal Newport highlights how focusing on a single task without distraction leads to more meaningful and productive results. The deep work hypothesis, he says, is that the ability to perform deep work is becoming increasingly rare at exactly the same time it is becoming increasingly valuable in our economy. When you focus on one thing at a time, you not only do it better, but you also strengthen your discipline. By simplifying your tasks, you avoid overwhelm and can commit to completing them with full attention. You become more efficient, more intentional, and less stressed. Remember, discipline thrives in simplicity. Prioritize one task, give it your full focus, and watch your productivity soar. Chapter 5. Simplify your surroundings. Strengthen your willpower. Your environment plays a huge role in your ability to stay disciplined. When you surround yourself with distractions, it's easy to lose focus. But by simplifying your surroundings, you strengthen your willpower. Minimalism is about creating a space that supports your goals and keeps distractions at bay. A clean, organized environment signals to your brain that it's time to focus. Research from the University of California found that people who work in clean spaces are more productive and experience less stress. By removing unnecessary items, you create a zone of control where you can make deliberate choices. The key to building willpower is resisting temptations, and the less temptation around you, the easier it is. When your environment is simple, you reduce the chances of giving in to distractions. For example, keeping your phone out of reach while working eliminates the temptation to check it. Creating an environment that nurtures focus and discipline is one of the easiest and most effective minimalist strategies. It's a simple act with a powerful impact on your willpower. Chapter 6. From chaos to control. Crafting a disciplined life with minimalism. Minimalism is not just about decluttering your physical space. It's about designing a life that aligns with your deepest values and goals. By clearing away the noise, you create room for what truly matters: personal growth, health, and success. Take a moment to think about the areas of your life that feel chaotic or overwhelming. Chances are, you're trying to juggle too many things at once. Minimalism teaches us to narrow our focus, prioritize, and eliminate distractions. This approach isn't about depriving yourself, it's about gaining control. In Atomic Habits, James Clear writes, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Your system for living, your habits, your routines, your environment, determines your success." A minimalist approach to life gives you the structure and clarity you need to build systems that support your goals. Minimalism isn't about perfection, it's about making conscious choices to prioritize what matters most. When you simplify your life, you strengthen your discipline, and that leads to real, lasting change. So, start small. Eliminate one distraction. Simplify one area of your life. And watch as your willpower grows, your focus sharpens, and your success follows. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe. You can start applying these minimalist strategies right now to create the disciplined life you've always wanted. This version combines the introductory content and chapters into a cohesive flow, with a conversational tone and direct language designed to engage readers. The inclusion of subscription reminders helps keep viewers connected and encourages them to follow for more helpful content.